All right, hello, and welcome. Neighbors are having a get together, I guess, so you might hear some mariachi music in the background. But we are headed to Daytona in the BMW M8 GTE car. So let's try to get some laps in. We need to bring those times down. We're definitely way off the mark. We tried running a little bit earlier this morning, but we were probably on the wrong setup for this track. And
Radio check.
Spotter,
tracks
radio
like this
check.
one really seem to matter what you run out here. So let's see what we can put out there, and let's hope we can get this BMW M8 big boy around the track. Take a look. Let's bring some fuel down, though. We'll bring the fuel down, see how far down we can get it. Maybe we'll run like 6 gallons in it. 5.8. We'll do 5.8. And let's take a look, though. We want to see. We got medium friction brake pad. Okay. So let's get out there with the car. Let's see if we can get to 141s, 142s like Clint was running. Because last time we jumped in here with a different setup, we were running 145s, consistent 145s, but yeah, that's not going to do much for us. We are in the AM class, but you know, we definitely want to improve the pace. So let's get the car started. Oops. Forget what wheel I'm using. Relative. Timing. Relative. Timing. All right. Well, let's get out there and
pit lane speed limit is 55 miles per hour.
But yeah, let's see how this is. Tires are definitely cold.
Sector 217.764.
It's been a long time since we've been in GT cars of any sort.
Sector 312.203.
Especially GTEs with their lack of ABS. Definitely a car I do enjoy driving. I mean, we used to do endurance events in the car with the Fritosport Endurance Team. We used to run 24-hour, 12-hour races, 6-hour, and so on, I think. I think we did 6 hours, but anyway, yeah, for sure 24 and 12. I think we might need to adjust the mirrors a little bit, but we do have the
27.437.
Okay, front tires still need to come up to temp. Rear tires seem to be okay. At least from the tire pressure buildup that we need. Yeah, we are gonna have to adjust the mirrors. I mean, obviously we can rely quite a bit on the small screen we have for a rear view, but it would be nice to be able to see more in the driver's side and passenger side mirrors.
532.297.
Curious to what the brake bias is. In-car settings.
Sector 116.156.
Okay. Timing.
Sector 217.625. Sector 311.921.
I think the car gets off the corners better than I was before in the old setup. But at the same time, I got to work on the braking. I don't like how I was locking up there in turn 1. So let's try to get these laps to smooth out. See if we can do the right things that we need to do for this league that's coming up. Not sure if I like the gearing. I don't know how I'm gonna I think the gearing is a little too short. Yes, it gets up to speed, but the problem is that if you're going to be drafting somebody, I'm going to be just pegged off the rev limiter here with this gearing. So we might have to do a little something, either with 6th gear or the whole final drive on it. Because, yeah, I have a bad feeling it's just going to take you. I mean, we're already 6,800.
That lap time was 1:44.29.
1:29 for new fast lap. P1. Laps of fuel 5. On lap 2. Sector 115.109.
I wasn't on the throttle as I should have been.
Sector 217.641.
Need to be a little lighter on the brakes.
Sector 311.953.
But yeah, I have a bad feeling I'm going to be pretty slow in the Sim Pit League. Good thing I'm in the M class, but I think I'm going to just try to hang on to the car, see how things shake out in the first opening rounds, you know?
Sector 427.233.
Big mistake there. Couldn't get the downshift done, and we're spinning.
Okay, Ed, we need to watch these track limits.
All right, okay, let's get things under control here. We need to do those downshifts a little better. We were too deep into the bus stop. But like I said, my concern now is things we got to check off the list. Obviously fix the mirrors, and then we got to look at the 6th gear because in the draft it's not going to be acceptable to be running. I mean, right now we're not even drafting anyone, and we're already kind of maxing out the RPM potential, which is fine if you're hot lapping, but not when you're racing and in the draft of somebody.
P1. Laps of fuel 4.
I'm locking up there.
Sector 116.187.
Timing. Timing.
Sector 217.639.
Sector 1 time's okay.
875. Sector 427.266.
Sector 2 is 2/10 off your best.
Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, but we'll come in. Let's check fuel. Fuel. Okay. Timing.
Sector 531.05.
That lap time was 1:44.44. Sector 3 time is quick.
Laps of fuel 3. On lap 4.
Definitely screwed up the entry there again, but not as bad.
Sector 115.468. Sector 217.577.
Coming off the brakes wrong. All right, we got to just take it back to the pits now. We can't keep doing this like that. So let's take a look at the setup here. Let's try that, I guess. See if it buys us enough mile per hour. But yeah, like I said, my concern here now is with braking. I'm not sure why. Try 51. We'll just try this, just for shits and giggles. Okay, so we're gonna go out on that same fuel that we had, and then we'll come in again, see if we make adjustments. And let's do adjustments right now to the mirrors. So let's see, in-car settings. In-car settings. Mirrors, there we go. Cool. I think we're good to go now. Timing. We're on cold tires again, so let's see what happens now. Give it a lap or two.
Sector 217.750.
Ah, come on. So I should have started braking earlier there.
Sector 316.625.
Let's get tires up to 10 before we start doing any heavy braking. I gotta remember, brake in a straight line, come off the brakes nicely so that I don't upset the balance of the car as well. Like I said, it's been a while since we've driven GT cars.
Sector 427.516.
Let's see how the 6th gear works here now. Mirrors seem to be okay now. So, you know, we might be a bit slow here in 6th, but if we're drafting, I think it'll work out okay. We'll be saving the engine and we'll have enough speed. If we get sucked up behind somebody. Like I said, I don't want to run out of RPMs when I'm drafting somebody.
Sector 531.562. Sector 115.515.
Man, just can't get the car to turn at all.
Sector 218.125. Sector 3.
Sector 1 time is good.
I think it's going to take quite a bit of practice for me in this car. It's so hard because, like I said, it's gonna be. I've been driving so many different cars lately, you know, that it's just tough to adjust to something like this and be good at it. But we're gonna do what we can.
Sector 2 is 0.2 off your best.
Let's hope things work out here.
You've just done a 144.32. Sector 3 time is fast.
Laps of fuel 5. On lap 2. Sector 1 15.468. Sector 2 17.389.
Sector 1 is quick.
734.
The track temperature is falling. It's now 118 Fahrenheit.
In-car settings.
Sector 5 31.
That
Timing.
lap was a 143.17.
168 you passed lap. P1. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 3.
Timing.
Sector 1 15.375. Sector 2 17.468.
In-car settings.
Sector 3 11.843.
Timing. Oh, well, we ran a 143.1, but
Sector 4 29.562.
not sure what to think yet, you know. Like I said, it's been so long. I don't really know what to look for in a setup these days in a GT car. Fuel. Timing.
That was a 145.49. Sector 3 times okay.
P1. Laps of fuel 3. On lap 4. Sector 1 15.343. Sector 2 17.547. Sector 3 11.906.
Hmm. Well, we'll definitely analyze the laps after this. We'll take a look at Z1 Analyzer and see what it tells you with a quick lap overview.
Sector 427.562.
Sector 2 is 0.38, slower than your best.
It's frustrating, that's for sure.
Sector 531.358.
Your lap time was at 1:43.71. Sector 3 time is quick.
Laps of fuel 2. On lap 5.
I feel like I need more turn-in out of the car.
Sector 115.531. Sector 217.343. Sector 3.
You're 2/10 off your best in Sector 1.
Sector 427.312.
Track limits, this lap will be deleted.
I don't know, well, something keeps telling me I should reconnect that rear sway bar. So let's go ahead and try to come in.
$19.90. 1,790.
Engage limiter.
1,290. 1,090. 990. 790. 690. 490. 290. 190. 90.
I don't know why. I don't really think that this setup was really gone through. I think it was just thrown together and like whatever, you know? But let's see what happens. Let's give it a go. Here we go again. Let's hope it works out.
Sector 217.500.
Locked her up. So on cold tires, I gotta be cautious there. So
Sector 317.766. 7. Sector 531.733.
Locking up again.
Sector 116.437. Sector 217.641. Sector 312.015.
We'll also try a default setup as well, baseline.
Sector 427.391.
You're 2/10 off your best in sector 2.
Sector 531.42.
That lap was a 144.89. You're now 1.7 off your best.
Laps of fuel 5. On lap 2. Sector 115.390. Sector 217.452. Sector 311.812.
Te queda combustible para 5 vueltas.
Sector 427.266. Sector 531.
You've just done a 143.28. Sector 3 time is fast.
P1. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 3. Sector 115.375. Sector 217.468.
Sector 1 time's okay.
781. 127.485.
All right, let's go ahead and bring it in. $19.90. 1,790.
Watch your speed.
1,490. 1,290. 1,190. 1,090.
Pit box in, right here.
The track temperature is decreasing. It's now 114 Fahrenheit.
Let's go out again. And then we'll come in. We'll do 5 laps, or maybe 7. We'll see. We'll do maybe 5 laps, and then we'll come in and try one of the default setups.
Sector 218.016. Sector 312.140. Sector 427.718. 217.312. Sector 217.750.
Sector 1 is 0.40 off your best.
Sector 427.437.
Sector 2 is 0.37, slower than your best.
Sector 530.156.
That was a 144.08. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best.
Laps of fuel 5. On lap 2. Sector 115.250. Sector 217.327.
Sector 1 time is good.
812.
Tienes combustible como para 5 vueltas.
Sector 427.360.
Sector 2 is a tenth off your best.
Sector 531.406.
That lap was a 143.15. Sector 3 is a tenth off your best.
Laps of
Well,
fuel
like I
4.
said, this might be an okay race setup. So let's go ahead and save as. I mean, for now anyway, that's what we'll have to do. But then also, if we work on that sixth gear, bring it down to the 1.120. Let's see what that'll do for us really quick. And then, like I said, we're gonna try one of the default or baseline setups, see what's available, sprint, endurance, or whatever. And see how we get on with that as well.
Sector 217.812. Sector 3 11.968.
You gotta get the tires warmed up. Gotta be more cautious with the throttle on this car. You can't always have traction control kicking on. We need to be mindful of it. It is turned up quite a bit.
Sector 427.672. Sector 531.672. Sector 115.343. Sector 217.343. Sector 3.
Sector 1 is 2/10 off your best.
Sector 427.329. Sector 531.577.
Your last lap time was at 1:43.49. You're currently 0.34 off your best.
On lap 2. Sector 115.531. Sector 217.422.
And the horseshoe there, is that the west horseshoe? That's the one I really need to work on, I think.
671.
Le queda combustible como para 5 vueltas.
Do one more lap and then we'll test another set.
Sector 427.468. Sector 531.681.
Your lap time was 1:43.74. Sector 3 is 2/10 off your best.
On lap 3. Sector 115.359.
I'm binding up the car too much in some corners, I know. Early apexing, making silly mistakes, getting on throws too early.
17.579.
Having a hard time correcting it though, and feel like I'm just fighting the car all the way through.
Sector 1 is 0.32 off your best.
Sector 427.420. Sector 531.2.
That last lap was a 143.40. Sector 3 times okay.
P1. Laps of fuel 3. On lap 4.
Let's take a look. Alright, let's give it a try. See what minimum downforce setup does here at Daytona. See if we can hang on to the car. I didn't check what pad we were running on the brake pad, but on the caliper there, but we'll see how it feels.
Sector 217.687. Sector 312.000.
Yeah, let's try to get the tires up to temp.
Sector 427.406. Sector 531.812. Sector 115.203. Sector 217.452. Sector 311.781. 27.187.
Sector 2 time is okay.
Okay, so minimum downforce setup is probably what we're gonna have to run with, and then we'll try to figure out what we're doing. The brake bias, let's see how it is here in turn 1 now.
You've just done a 142.84. Sector 3 time's okay.
P1. Laps of fuel 5. On lap 2. Sector 115.234. Sector 217.266. Sector 3.
Sector 1 is quick.
Te queda combustible para 5 vueltas.
Sector 427.281.
Sector 2 time is good.
Batteries
Watch the
screwed
track
down now.
limits, please Ed.
Screwed up the bus stop, so now we're gonna lose all the time we could have made here.
The track temperature's decreasing. It's now 110 Fahrenheit.
Lap time 142.786 new fast lap. P1. Laps of fuel 4. On lap 3. Sector 115.187. Sector 217.406.
Really screwed up the horseshoe there.
Sector 311.906.
Traction control kicked on, and I lost all my momentum getting onto the oval. I doubt I'll be able to make anything up in the bus stop. We're too far back now. So it's just going to require practice. I'm going to have to work at this car.
Sector 427.531.
Sector 2 is 0.32, slower than your best.
Sector 531.093.
You've just done a 143.10. Sector 3 time is fast.
Laps of fuel 3. On lap 4. Sector 115.500. Sector 217.422. Sector 311.843. 427.297.
Sector 2 is 1/10 off your best.
Sector 5.
That was 143.43. You're 2/10 off your best in Sector 3.
Laps of fuel 2. On lap 5. Sector 115.625. Sector 217.531. Sector 311.765.
Te queda combustible para 2 vueltas.
Sector 427.360.
Sector 2 is 1/10 off your best.
In-car settings. In-car settings.
$19.90. $1,790. $1,490. $1,190. $990. $790. $690. $490. $290. $90.
Timing.